A drum?
Macbeth doth come. Thrice to thine, and thrice to mine, and thrice again, to make up 9. Peace!
The charm's wound up.
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee.
Thane of Glamis.
All hail Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth.
Thou shalt
be king hereafter. Hail! 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 Stay, you imperfect speakers.
Tell me more.
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes? Glamis.
And Thane of Cawdor.
The greatest is behind. Two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why have it given me earnest for success, commencing in a truth?
There must be the day of success that I have learned by the prefect's report. They have more in them than more to knowledge. When I bunged in desired to question them further, and made themselves say to it, they vanished. Whilst I stood wrapped in the wonder of it, came this from the king who hailed me Thane of Cawdor.
I am Thane of Cawdor!
Standing before these bleed sisters saluted me and referred me to the coming of time with hail, king, that shall be!
If good, why do I yield to that horrid suggestion that doth unfix my hair and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature?
This am I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that I might not lose the juice of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness has promised thee. Lay to thy heart and farewell!
Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical, shakes so my single state of man, that function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not.
Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature. It is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. What thou wouldst highly, that wouldst thou holily, thou wouldst not play false, and yet wouldst strongly win. Thou wouldst have great glance, that which cries, thus thou must do, if thou have it, and that which rather thou dost fear to do, than wishest should be undone.
If chance will have me king, why chance may crown me without my stir. Come what come may, time and the hour runs through the roughest day.
Hie thee hither, that I may pour my spirits in thine ear, and chastise with the valor of my tongue all that impedes thee from the golden round, which fate and metaphysical aid doth seem to have thee crowned withal.
Stars, hide your fires. Let not light see my black and deep desires. The eye wink at the hand. Yet let that be which the eye fears when it is done to see.
Entrance of Duncan under my battlements. Spirits that tend on mortal thoughts, unsex me here, and fill me from the crown to the toe, top full of direst cruelty. Make thick my blood, stop up the access and passage to remorse, that no compunctious visitings of nature shake my fell purpose, nor keep peace between the effect and it. Come to my woman's breasts, and take my milk for gall, you murdering ministers, wherever in your sightless substances you wait on nature's mischief. Come, thick night, and pull thee in the damnest smoke of hell, that my keen knife see not the wound it makes, no heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, hold, hold! Great glams, worthy Colbert, greater than both, by your hill hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
And when goes hence?
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Oh, never shall sun but morrow see. Your face, my flame, is as a book, where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under't. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our days and nights to come give sovereign sway at masterdom.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. To alter favour, ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me.
If it were done, when 'tis done, then well it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch with his surcease success, but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here, upon this bank and shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here. That we but teach bloody instructions, which being taught, return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poison chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong both against the deed. Then as his host, who should against his murderer shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues will plead like angels, trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his taking off. And pity, like a naked newborn babe, striding the blast, or heaven's cherubim, forced upon sightless couriers of the air, shall blow the horrid deed in every eye, that tears shall drown the wind. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition, which o'erleaps itself and falls on the other. How now? What news?
He has almost supped. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
No, you not. He has.
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honoured me of late, and I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which would be worn out in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the home drunk, wherein you dressed yourself? Have it slept since? And wakes it now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time, such I count thy love. Art thou feared to be the same in thy own act and valour as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteemest the ornament of life, and live a coward in thy own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would, like the poor cat it added.
Patience! I dare do all that may become a man, who dares do more is none.
What beast was then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more than man. No time, no place did then appear, and yet you would make both. They have made themselves, and other fitness now does unmake you. I have given suck, and know how tender 'tis to love the babe that milks me. I would, while it was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from its boneless gums and dashed the brains out. Had I so sworn as you have done to this?
If we fail!
We fail? But screw your courage to the sticking place, and we'll not fail. When Duncan is asleep, whereto the rather shall his days hard journey soundly invite him. His two chamberlains will I with wine and wassail so convince that memory, the water of the brain, shall be a few. Under the receipt of reason, a little bit only. When in Spanish sleep, their drenched natures lie, as in a death. What cannot you and I perform upon vanguarded Duncan? What not put upon his spongy offices? Who shall bear the guilt of our great quarrel?
Bring forth men children only, for thy undaunted metal should compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when we have marked with blood those sleepy two of his own chamber, and used their very daggers that they had done?
Who dares receive an other? As we shall make our griefs and clamour roar upon his death.
I am settled. And bend up each corporal agent to this terrible feat. Away! And mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know. Is this a dagger which I see before me? The handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Have thou not fatal vision, sensible to feeling as to sight? Art thou but dagger of the mind, a false creation proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this which now I draw. Thou marshallest me the way that I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. Mine eyes have made the fools of the other senses, or else worth all the rest. See thee still, and on thy blade and dudgeon gouts of blood which was not so before. There's no such thing! It is the bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes. Now over the one-half world, nature seems dead, and wicked dreams abuse the curtained sleep. Witchcraft celebrates pale Hecate's offerings, and withered murder, alarmed by his sentinel the wolf, who howls his watch. Thus, with his stealthy pace, with Tarquin's ravishing strides, towards his design, moves like a ghost. Thou sure and firm set earth, hear not my steps, which way they walk? For fear thy very stones prate of my whereabout, and take the present horror from the time which now suits with it. Whilst I threat, he lives. Word to the heat of deeds, to cold breath gives. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven. to hell.
Have made me bold, would have quenched them, have given me fire. Peace. It was the owl that shrieked. The fatal bellman which gives the sterns good night. He is about it. The doors are open, and the surfeited grooms do mock their charge with snores. I have drugged their possets, that death and nature do contend about them, whether they live or die.
Who's there? What home?
Alack! I am afraid they have awaked, and 'tis not done. The attempt and not the deed confounds us. I laid their daggers ready. He could not miss them. Had he not resembled my father as he slept, I had done to. My husband?
I have done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cried. Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended.
I.
Who lies in the second chamber?
Donald Bain.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
There's one did laugh and sleep. The other cried murder that they did wake each other. I stood and heard them, but they did say their prayers and address them again to sleep.
There are two lodged together.
One cried, God bless us, and Amen the other. As they had seen me with his hangman's hands, listening their fear, I could not say Amen when they did say God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could not I pronounce Amen? I had most needed blessing, yet Amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be got after these ways, so it'll make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth doth murder, sleep. The innocent sleep, sleep that knits up the rabbit's sleep, care the death of each day's life, sore labour's bath, balm of her mind's great nature's second cause, chief nourisher in life's feast.
What do you mean?
Still it cried, sleep no more. To all the house, Glamis have murdered sleep, and therefore Cawdor shall sleep no more, Macbeth shall sleep no more.
Who was it that thus cried? Why? Were you do unbend your noble strength to think so brain-sickly of things? Go, get some water, and wash this filthy witness from your heart! Why did you bring these daggers from the place? They must lie there! Go, carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood!
I don't know! I'm afraid to think what I have done. Look out again, I dare not.
Infernal purpose! Give me the daggers. Oh. The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If he do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms withal. For it must seem their guilt.
Whence is that knocking? How is it with me when every noise appalls me? The man's here! They pluck out my eyes! Will all great Neptune's ocean wash this blood clean from my hand? No. This, my hand, will rather the multitudinous seas incarnadine, making the green one red.
My hands are of your colour, but I shame to wear a heart so white. I hear a knock at the southern tree. Retire which our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy is it then? Your constancy hath left you unattended. Hark! More knocking. Get on your nightgown, lest occasion call us and show us to be watchers. Be not lost so upon in your thoughts.
I need to best not know myself. Wait, don't come with thy knocking. I would thou couldst. Had I but died an hour before this chance, I had lived a blessed time. For from this instant, there is nothing serious in mortality. All is but toys. Renown and grace is dead. The wine of life is drawn, and the mere lees is left this vault to brag of.
Notes had all spent where our desires got without content. "'Tis safer to be that which we destroy than by distraction dwell in doubtful joy." How now? My lord. Why do you keep alone? Of sorriest fancies your companions making, using those thoughts which should indeed have died, but then they think on. Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
We struck the snake, not killed it. She'll close, and we herself, whilst our poor malice remains in danger of our former tooth. But let the frame of things disjoint. Both the world suffer. We will eat our meal in fear, and sleep in the affliction of these terrible dreams that shake us nightly. Better be with the dead, whom we, to gain our peace, have sent to peace, than on the torture of the mind, to lie in restless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Treason has done his worst. Your steel, your poison, malice domestic, foreign levy, nothing can touch him further!
Gentle, my lord, sleek all your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I, love. And so I pray, be you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo, present him eminence both with eye and tongue, and safe the while that we must lay our honours in these flattering streams, and make our faces visage to our hearts, disguising what they are.
You must leave this.
Full of scorpions is my mind, dearest wife. Oh, no Banquo when his fleance lives!
But in them nature's copies not again.
Is comfort yet? They are assailable. Then be thou jocund. Ere the bat hath flown his closed flight, ere to black Hecate summons the shard-born beetle, with his drowsy hums, hath rung night's yawning peal, there shall be done a deed of dreadful note.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, till thou applaud the deed. Come, see paling night, and scarf up the tender eye of pitiful day, and with their bloody and invisible hand, cancel and tear to pieces that great bond which keeps me pale! Light thickens, and the crow makes wing to the rocky wood. Good things of day begin to droop and drowse, while night's black agents to their praise do rouse. I'm marvellous at my words, but hold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves by ill so pretty.
Oh,
Thou canst not say I did it. Never shake thy gory locks at me.
are you a man?
Oh, and a bold one, but dare look on that which might appall the devil.
Oh, proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Oh, these flaws and stars. Imposters to true fear would well become a woman's story at a winter's fire, authorized by her granddaughter. Shame itself! Why do you make such faces? When all's done, you look but on a stool.
Prithee, see there! Behold, look, lo! What say you? Why, what care I? If thou canst not, speak too. If Charnel and our graves must send those we bury back, our monument shall be the moors of kites!
What? Quite unmanned in folly.
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie for shame!
Blood hath been shed here now. The times have been that when the brains were out, the man would die, and there an end. But now they rise with 20 mortal murders on their crowns, and push us from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder is! Away! And quit my sight, for the earth hide thee. Thy bones are mounted, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes that thou dost glare with. Hence, horrible shadow, unreal mockery, hence! So, being gone, I am a man again.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting with most admired disorder.
Can such things be, and overcome us like a summer's cloud without our special wonder? What is the night?
Almost at odds with morning. Which is which?
For mine own good, all causes shall give way. And in blood stepped in so far that should I wade no more, returning words tedious as go o'er. Strange things I have in head, but will to hand, which must be acted ere they may be scanned.
You lack the season of all natures. Sleep.
Come. Go to sleep. Strange and self-abuse is the initiate fear that wants hard use. We are yet but young in deed. Oh no! You secret black and midnight hags! What is't you do?
I did without a name.
I conjure you by that which you profess. Howe'er you come to know it, answer me. Though you untie the winds and let them fight against the churches, though the yesty waves confound and swallow navigation up, though bladed corn be lodged and trees blown down, though castles topple on their warders' heads, though palaces and pyramids do slope their heads through their foundations, though the treasure of nature's Germans tumble all together, even till destruction's second, answer me to what I ask you! Come on!
Answer! Save those from hearing from our mouths, or from our masters!
Corn! Let me see 'em!
Pouring souls blood, not an eaten on nine furrow, grease the sweat from the murderous chimney throw into the flame. Come, high or low, thyself and office let me show.
Tell me thou unknown power.
He knows thy thought, hear his speech, but say thou no! Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff,
Beware the Thane of Fife! Dismiss me enough! Whate'er thou art, for thy good caution thanks, thou hast held my fear right. But one word more.
He will not be commanded. Here's another, more potent than the first. Macbeth, Macbeth, Macbeth.
For thy 3 years I hear thee.
Be bloody, bold and resolute. Laugh to scorn the power of man. For none of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live, Macduff! What need I fear of thee? But yet I'll make assurance double sure, and take a bond of faith. Thou shalt not live, that I may tell pale-hearted fear it lies and sleep in spite of thunder! What is this that rises like the issue of a king and wears upon his baby brow the rounded top of sovereignty?
Listen, but speak not toot. Ye lie mettled, proud, and take no care. Who chafes, who frets, all where conspirers are. Macbeth shall never vanquish be, until great burning wood to high Dunsinane Hill shall come against him.
That will never be! Who can impress the forest, bid the tree unfix his earth-bound root? Sweet bodiment, good! Rebellion's head, rise never, till the wood of Burnham rise. And our high-placed Macbeth shall live the lease of nature, and pay his breath to time and mortal custom. Yet my heart throbs to know one thing. Tell me if your art can tell so much. Shall Banquo's issue ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied. Deny me this, and an eternal curse fall on you. Let me know!
Show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Oh, too like the spirit of Banquo, down! Thy crown does seal my eyeballs, and thy hair, thy other gold-bound brow is like the first. The third is like the former. Filthy hags, why do you show me this? A fourth, dark eyes. What will the line stretch out to the crack of doom? Another yet! Seven! I'll see no more! And yet an eighth appears. There's glass which shows me many more, until I see that twofold balls and treble sceptres carry. Horrible sight! And now I see 'tis true, that the black-vaulted Banquo smiles upon me and points at them for his. What is this so? Where are they? Gone. Let this pernicious hour stand, I, accursed in the calendar. The castle of Macbeth I will surprise. Seize upon Fife, give to the edge of the sword his wife, his babes, and all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. No boasting like a fool. This deed I'll do before this purpose call.
Yet here's a spot, outdone spot. Out, I say. 1, 2. Why then, 'tis time to do't. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie, a soldier and a fiend. What need we fear, who knows it, when none can call our power to account? Yet who'd have thought the old man to have had so much blood in him? The Thane of Fife had a wife. Where is she now? Oh, what? Will his hands ne'er be clean? No more of that, my lord. No more of that. You marvel with this starting. Here's the smell of the blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you yet again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out of his grave. To bed. To bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come. 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 Come and give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed.
I have almost forgot the taste of fears. The times have been, my senses would have cruelty and night shriek, and my fell of hair would as a dismal treatise rouse and stir as life wind. I have supped full with horrors, diaries, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts. Cannot one stop me? She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow. And tomorrow. And tomorrow. Creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools their way to dusty death. Out! Out! Brief candle. Life is but a walking shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
I looked at banner, and unknown, methought the wood began to move.
I begin to be weary of the sun, and wish the estate of the world were now undone.
Within this 3 mile, may you see it coming. I say, a moving grove.
Bring him on, Mel! Blow wind! Come, Ruck! At least we'll die with harness on our back! My name is Macbeth. I bear a charming life.
Despair thy charm, and let the angel whom thou still hast served tell thee Macbeth was from his mother's womb untimely ripped.
I will not yield to kiss the ground before young Malcolm's feet, and to be baited with the rebel's curse. Though thou oppose, being of no woman born, yet I will try the last. Before my body, I throw my warlike shield. Lay on, Macduff, and damned be him that first cried, hold, enough!
Joining us, so inviting us to present